Hello, everybody. It's a happy Labor Day. I didn't have to go into work this morning, so that's fantastic. Is what it is. Uh, I I kind of I got busy, so I didn't do this for like last week. I know I was saying I was going to do it every day, every day, every day, every day. Then I kind of didn't do it for like a week, so I'm doing it today. So hopefully you had a good Labor Day. What is this? This is Today in Art. This is September, uh, Monday, 3rd, 2018, or Monday, September 3rd, 2018. So what is this for people who don't know? Basically, I'm an artist, and if you're in any kind of said profession, keeping up the current events is good for that person. And I figured you can come along for the journey and learn why I learn and figure out what's going on. So let's go. Basically, I'm just going to Googling some art news. Let's go to artnews.com. Let's do this. This one looks like a pretty interesting thing. Let me click it. We believe that this model is fair. Art Basel Reworks booth fees aiming to help smaller galleries. By the editors of Art News. It was posted today, actually, at like 9, almost 10 o'clock this morning. There's a picture of Art Basel 2018. So, getting into the article. Art Basel will institute what it termed a slide scale pricing model, beginning with the 2019 edition of its flagship Swiss Fair next June, that will look to help galleries with smaller footprints at its regular bazaars. Under the new plan, which was announced in an email to exhibitors today, 2/3 of galleries are expected to pay less for space in the Mezi plots by 13% on average, and 1/3 are expected to pay more to the tune of 4%, including to the fair. Similar pricing models are also expected to be rolled out for the 2019 edition of its Miami Beach Fair and the 2020 edition of its Hong Kong Fair. That seems a little weird to me. Are they getting more if they're paying more? If not, that sounds like crap. If you're not going to pay your equal fair share, that seems kind of weird. We'll continue and figure out. Given the current financial pressures faced by many galleries, especially smaller and mid-sized galleries today, we believe that this model is fair. It doesn't sound fair. And will provide some relief to smaller galleries, while not overburdening galleries that have a larger stand. Basel said in a press statement outlining the new plan. Also, let's get into the pricing first, and I have something I want to say. The changes come amid widespread discussion in the industry about the struggles of smaller galleries, with many such dealers saying that attending art fairs, which can account for a large chunk of a gallery's annual business these days, has grown to be cost prohibitive and ultimately risky. Some of them are quite expensive to enter in and get into. And, well, if you don't sell anything, you're kind of out of luck. Last month, the New Art Dealers Alliance announced that it would end the New York Fair it started in 2012, and during a panel discussion in Berlin in April, blue chip dealer David Zwerner, I guess, floated the idea of larger galleries paying more to participate in fairs, a little bit like a tax, he said, to subsidize smaller outfits. Dealers Elizabeth D. and Mark Glimcher of the Pace Gallery endorsed the proposal. See, I don't like the idea of just because you make more. Like, you should pay your equal amount, like, percentage-wise. But past that just because you make more, you should pay more. I don't like that. That's not a good idea. The new fee structure includes a number of components. Booths in the Swiss Fairs Statements section, which focuses on presentation of emerging artists and where price points are typically low, will drop from about $12,400 to $10,300. Featured booths, which have curated focuses, will go from $27,800 to $20,600. And dealers new to the main gallery section will receive a 20% discount in their first year and a 10% one in their second year. Furthermore, booths sold by size will move from a standard price of about $855 for about 10.8 square foot to a system that will see prices rise proportionally as booths get bigger. The fair provided two examples: a 25 square foot or square meter booth, equivalent to about 270 square foot, will be priced at $783 per square meter. Okay, so that's a lot. So while a 124 square meter one, roughly 1,330 square feet, will be priced at a higher $933 per square meter. While the changes to our pricing system and the additional benefits will not resolve the systematic issues faced by many galleries, the system reads, Art Basel sees that this is a solid step in addressing the current situation and is glad to see that many of their most established galleries are prepared to take on some additional cost in order to support their colleagues running smaller and mid-sized galleries. So that is that article. It's kind of hard to tell because I'm wondering, because it seems to be more focused on actual galleries themselves instead of maybe individual artists selling. Because you have this one example here. That's still 783 times 25 square meters. That's still like $20,000. That's a lot for anybody or anything. Speaking on a smaller scale, like an individual artist doing art fairs and art sales and stuff, some you can get in for like $50, $100. Other ones are like more expensive. I mean, the more recognizable or the bigger the production, the higher it costs to get in. So when you have people, if you're an artist listening and you're like, you may have people like wondering why your art's priced so high. It's more than just the materials and time put in. It's like all these other, like, getting into this whole thing. It's like this whole, you got website fees, you got internet fees, you got electricity, you have time spent out maybe getting reference photos. You have, I think there's where I'm in Columbus, Ohio, they have like a art fair festival thing, like one weekend in June. It's like their big one here. And I've been meaning to enter it, but their deadline is like December. It's in June. I always forget, but I need to do that. But I think the last time I checked, their entry fee, or if you get, I can't remember if it's the entry fee or like when you get, basically when you get in there, you have to pay like $600. Then you gotta have your table, you gotta have a tent, a booth. It's probably, I can't remember if they make it mandatory or not, where you need like insurance, because I guess there's one year like winds came through and like ripped all this art and messed everything up. And luckily, I remember hearing about this one glass artist, like all his stuff got destroyed, but he had it insured, so he made like $13,000 back from all his destroyed art, I believe. So there's like all these like behind the scenes, like kind of normal business costs of like all this insurance, administrative fees, and entry fees and all this stuff. But I'm kind of like, going back to this, I'm kind of wondering though, like I was saying earlier, if you're getting maybe more space, if you're getting more features, I can understand paying more. But if you're paying more per square foot than somebody else per square foot for the same thing just because you're a bigger gallery, that doesn't seem good. That seems very, very like kind of socialist, which is not good at all. But then again, I know like a huge part of, a good enough part of artists and art scenes are come across as very like liberal and stuff. Like more, well, I mean, not really. This is definitely business though. But you've definitely come across maybe artists are like very gypsy, very hippie. And I'm just wondering, like, with some of these galleries and events and stuff, if they like get in through maybe not an actual business, but it's more of like a non-profit where they have somebody else's money that they didn't work for. They then just spend somebody else's money that's donated, that they don't really value it as much. They don't care as much. They'll kind of blow it. So, I don't know. I just think certain, well, I mean, I want to say certain individual artists need to be more business, more capitalistic orientated. I mean, you can definitely do stuff that's, I'm not saying you can't donate art to charities and stuff. I mean, because I know a part of, it's just something I do, like a part of sales that I have, like, I'll sometimes like donate like a percentage like some local animal shelter. It's just, but it's me. It's like no one's forcing me to do it. It's my own thing. It's what I want to do. I'm really against this whole, especially government, but like more organizations kind of forcing you to do these things a certain way. But yeah, maybe I'll keep this one like on the shorter side since it's the. But I was saying that I was wanting to do like one a day for like 30 days, and it just, I don't know. I mean, you know, life, man. I mean, I'm doing it now. But I may, because I'm kind of wondering if I put too many out at once, if it's actually annoying or not. I don't know. I need, like, if you're listening to this on YouTube or Anchor or Spotify, wherever you listen to it, and you're able to give feedback, give me feedback, whether you like it, whether you're not. Once a day, not once a day, once a week, twice a week, longer format, shorter format. I mean, this is something like I'm actually kind of, yeah, I mean, I'm interested in doing. If I make like a set thing that I got to do, this is like forcing me to learn about certain events. Then if you're in the car or whatever, you can just, instead of reading an article, I mean, who wants to read really, you know what I'm saying? You can just put it in, and you can hear me kind of go over the article and give my opinions. I mean, whether you like my opinions or not, I don't know. But yeah. So this has been Today in Art on Labor Day. It is Labor Day, right? Yeah. Okay. Labor Day, Monday, September 3rd, 2018. If you're on YouTube, it'll be under Christopher Pack. You can just search Today in Art, and it should come up. If you're listening or you wanting just audio format, you can type in Today in Art, and it should come up. I believe it is. Let me check this. Let me check this really quick. Maybe not. I'll check it. Actually, I probably have this somewhere. If you give me a second here. Yeah, let me, where is this at? Is it here? I know I'm like, Anchor's its own thing. Anchor is its own like podcast platform, but it also pushes it out to other platforms as well. And so far, if I can find where this thing is at, I'm pushed out to 6 or 7 different other audio platforms. And here we go. Because right now, obviously, if you're watching this, it's on YouTube. But also it's on Anchor, it's on Google Podcasts, it's on Radio Public, it's on Stitcher, it's on Breaker, it's on Pocket Cast, and it's on Spotify. And I'm trying to get it pushed out to other ones as well. I think iTunes is supposed to be the big one that you're supposed to get it. pushed out too, from what I'm told, from the Jake Ayers, which he's doing his own podcast, the Jake Ayers Experience, which is nothing like this one. This one's educational. His is like entertainment. So if you're listening, you want to hear something about crazy Tinder dates gone wrong and paranormal activity, look up the Jake Ayers Experience, I believe, or is it the Jake Ayers or the Jake Ayers Experience, and it'll be all that. But yeah, I'm back. Have a good one. All right. Later. Peace. See ya. I'm gone. I'm out. I'm out this.